The Amsterdam Metro is a mixed rapid transit and light rail system in Amsterdam, and its surrounding municipalities Amstelveen, Diemen, and Ouder-Amstel in the Netherlands. The network is owned by the City of Amsterdam and operated by municipal public transport company GVB, which also operates trams, ferries, and local buses. The metro system consists of 4 routes, with a total length of 42.5 kilometres, and serves 52 stations. 3 routes start at Amsterdam Centraal. Routes 53 and 54 connect the city centre with the suburban residential towns of Diemen, Duivendrecht, and the Amsterdam Zuidoost borough in the southeast, while Route 51 connects the city centre with the city of Amstelveen in the south. Route 50 connects the southeastern borough to the western part of the city without crossing the city centre. A 5th route, Route 52, running from the northern borough to the south, will be added to the system once the new north-south line is completed in 2017. History Planning history. The City of Amsterdam decided on the construction of a metro system in 1968. Under the original plan, 4 lines were to be built, connecting the entire city and replacing many of the existing tram lines. The following lines were planned: an east-west line from the southeast to the Osdorp district via Amsterdam Centraal railway station. A circle line from the western harbour area to the suburban town of Diemen. A north-south line from the northern district via Amsterdam Centraal to Wetteringplantsoen traffic circle, with 2 branches at both ends. And a second east-west line from Geuzenveld district to Gouasperplas. The system would be constructed gradually and was expected to be completed by the end of the 1990s. Construction. The first part of the original plan to be carried out was the construction of the Oostlige, which started in 1970. The East Line links the city centre with the large-scale Bijlmermeer residential developments in the southeast of the city. It opened in 1977. The East Line starts underground, crossing the city centre and adjacent neighbourhoods in the eastern districts until Amsterdam-Amstel railway station, where it continues above ground in southeastern direction. At Van der Meedwijk metro station, the line splits into 2 branches, the Gin branch for Route 54 and Gouasperplas branch for Route 53. Since 1980, the northern terminus for both routes is Amsterdam Centraal railway station. During the construction of the metro tunnel, the decision to demolish the Nieuwe-Markt neighborhood in the city centre led to strong protests in the spring of 1975 from action groups consisting of locals and members of the highly active Amsterdam squatting movement. Wall decorations at the Nieuwe-Markt metro station are a reference to the protests, which are known as the Nieuwe-Markt riots. Despite the protests, construction of the metro line continued, but plans to build a highway through the area were abandoned. In addition, the original plans for an east-west metro line were cancelled. One of the sites where this line was to connect with the East Line had already been built underneath Oostplein station. This lower level of Oostplein station was never open to the public, but its existence can still be noticed by the elevator buttons. Since the East Line was planned and built during the Cold War, Oostplein station also features a bomb shelter which has never been used as such. Later lines. In 1990 the Amstelveen was opened, which is used for Route 51. Under a political compromise between the City of Amsterdam and the municipality of Amstelveen, the northern section of the line was built as a metro line while the southern section is an extended tram line. Therefore, Route 51 was originally referred to as a sneltram service, and the vehicles were manufactured to light rail standards. The changeover between third rail and overhead tramline power takes place at Zuid station. In 1997 the Ringleidge, which is used for Route 50, was added to the system. The line provides a rapid transit connection between the south and the west of the city, eliminating the necessity of crossing the city centre. Network. Since 1997, the Amsterdam Metro system consists of 4 metro routes. The oldest routes are Route 54 and Route 53. Both routes are using the Oostlige infrastructure, which was completed in 1977. Route 51, using part of the East Line as well as the Amstelveenlage, was added in 1990. The most recent addition is Route 50 using the Ringleidge, which was completed in 1997, as well as part of the East Line infrastructure. A fifth line, Route 52, will be added to the network once the nodes at Liege is completed, which is projected for 2017. There are 33 full metro stations, and 19 express tram stops on Route 51, for a total of 52 stations in the network. When Route 52 on the new North-South line opens, 6 additional stations and 9.5 kilometers of route will be added to the metro system, yielding a new combined network length of 52 kilometers. East Line Trajectory. On October 14, 1977, the first metro train ran on the Oostlige from Oostplein to Amsterdam Zuidoost, with 2 branches respectively going to Gaansperplas and Holendrecht. Spoorweg station was completed as a shell, but opened later. On October 11, 1980, both routes were extended to Amsterdam Centraal station, which is now their northern terminus. The Gien branch was extended in southern direction on August 27, 1982, when the section between Holendrecht and Gien was completed. Spoorweg station was then opened. In some plans for the Gien branch, an extension to Weesp and Almere was being considered. According to the most recent regional planning study, that now seems unlikely. Architecture. A notable part of the East Line infrastructure is a dual metro overpass on the Gaansperplas branch in the Bijlmermeer district between Ganzenhof and Keunis stations. This 1,100-meter-long colonnade contains 2 single crossovers, each consisting of 33 pillars carrying 33-meter-long beams. The center-to-center distance between the 2 overpasses is 15 meters. This exceptional height was necessary because the metro had to bridge the main thoroughfares in the Bijlmermeer district, which were built on a system of raised embankments and viaducts. The stations, the infrastructure and the dimensioned maintenance facility of the East Line were designed by Ben Sparkarency NGBERG and C. van Riege, 2 architects at the former Public Works Department of the City of Amsterdam. Their designs in brutalist style are characterized by large-scale application of bare concrete and excessive space in the underground station halls. It also included a sophisticated use of color. For example, the red color of the train doors in the original design was also used at major facilities such as billboards, gates, elevator doors, bins, and the platform signage. For the design of the entire East Line, Sparkarency NGBERG and Van Riege received Merkelbach Award in 1979. The East Line was also awarded the Betonbridge in 1981, which is commemorated by the award plaques in the concourses of Centraal Station and Gien Station. As part of the city's policy that 1% of construction budgets for public works had to be spent on art, all stations on the Oostlige have been decorated by different artists. In addition, the western wall of the underground tunnel was painted with lines and patterns which altered between 2 stations, providing passengers with a fascinating view during the ride. Over the years, these decorations have completely been covered with graffiti. Some of the station artworks have also disappeared. Plans to remove all artworks as part of the large-scale renovation of the East Line Tunnel in 2012 were altered after citizens' protests stating their historical significance. Renovation. Over the years, several stations along the East Line were expanded or renovated. Since 2003, the metro station at Amsterdam Centraal station has been continuously under construction in order to accommodate the new North-South Line station. As part of commercial development of the area surrounding the Amsterdam Arena football stadium, which included a new major business and shopping district, the Bijlmer Arena station was substantially enlarged in order to handle the increasing number of passengers. The new station, designed by Grimshaw and Arcades Articon Architects, opened in 2007 and was shortlisted for the Sterling Prize of the Royal Institute of British Architects. Another East Line station, Keunis on Route 53, was reconstructed and upgraded in 2013 as part of the major urban renewal efforts in the Bijlmermeer district. The station, designed by Macrana Lovington, features a stainless steel facade with a floral design, which, according to the architects, allows the station to be a lantern for the local neighborhood, creating a sense of warmth on street level and creating an instantly recognizable feature for the station at night time. the design was awarded the 2014 EU Sterling Prize. A major overhaul of 16 East Line stations was announced in June 2014. The renovation works taking place from 2015 until 2017 should bring more light and space to the stations. By removing paint layers on the walls, the original brutalist architecture will become more pronounced. In addition, disused tickets offices are to be removed and lighting and signage will be improved. Amstelveen line . History. Following the Nijmegen riots in 1975, your next major expansion of the metro network into the bordering city of Amstelveen was politically sensitive. When the decision was made to begin construction of the Amstelveen line in 1984, it was originally considered an express tram service rather than a fully fledged metro route. On December 1, 1990, the section running from Spoorweg to Poortweg station in Amstelveen was completed. As the sensitivity surrounding the metro expansion waned in the 1990s, the route was increasingly being referred to as a metro service. On September 13, 2004, an extension to Amstelveen Westweg was completed. Originally, the entire trajectory of the Amstelveen line from Spoorweg, where it connects with the East Line, to Amstelveen was to be powered via overhead wiring. Eventually, it was decided to use a third rail between Spoorweg and Zuid station in order to be able to increase metro service on this section of the line during exhibitions at the RAI Convention Centre, and overhead wiring on the southern section into Amstelveen. The line was officially opened on November 30, 1990, replacing the overcrowded bus route 67. The equipment, light rail series S1 and S2, was built between 1990 and 1994 by Belgian manufacturer BN in Bruges. From 1994, a total of 25 light rail vehicles was in operation. Since the extension to Westweg in 2004, a number of S3 series trains are sometimes used on this route, raising the total number of vehicles available to 29. Shortly before the opening, 2 light rail vehicles had collided during trial runs, which reduced the number of vehicles available for the route to 11. Because of the lack of equipment and startup problems, the route was initially operated with limited service. In February 1991, heavy snowfall, continuing technical problems and equipment shortages led to the decision to limit the route to the trajectory between Centraal Station and Zuid Station for nearly 7 months, with replacement bus services on the remain trajectory into Amstelveen. Trajectory: from Centraal Station to Amsterdam Zuid Station, Route 51 runs as a full metro service and has no at-grade intersections. The light rail vehicles on the line are powered by a third rail, with the line being suitable for 3-meter-wide trams. The BN vehicles, however, have a width of 2.65 meters, which is the maximum width on the southern section of the line between Zuid Station and Westweg. In order to bridge the gap between the trains and the platforms in northern section, the vehicles are equipped with retractable footboards at the doors. In addition, the vehicles are equipped with pantographs in order to retrieve power from the overhead wiring on the southern section. From Zuid Station to Westweg, the route operates as an express tram service. On the northern half of this section, Metro Route 51 shares tracks with Line 5 of the tramway, with dual-height platforms provided at the stops shared by both lines. Future: after the completion of the Noordzijde in 2017, there will be no more room at Amsterdam Zuid Station for Route 51 to continue as express tram service into Amstelveen. According to a long-term regional planning study of 2011, the Amstelveen line was to be upgraded to a fully fledged metro service. On March 12, 2013, however, the Regional Council of the City Region of Amsterdam decided that Route 51 will be replaced by an improved express tram service running from Westweg to Zuid Station and a separate metro service running from Zuid Station and Amstel Station. Passengers from Amstelveen will then be required to change at Zuid Station to the metro route for Amstel or to the new Route 52 for Centraal Station. It was also decided that tram Route 5 will continue to run between Amstelveen and Centraal Station. Conversion of the southern section of the Amstelveen line will start in 2016, with the works expected to be completed in 2020. Ring line Opened on June 1, 1997, the ring gauge is entirely built on embankments and viaducts, and has no level crossings. The line was initially for political reasons called Express Circle Tram, but since the opening of the Ring Line the transit service on the line is referred to as a Metro Route 50. Because it was originally considered a tram line, the light rail vehicle width of 2.65 meters was to be applied. The width that was also used on the Amstelveen line. The new trams have retractable running boards to bridge the space between the vehicle and the platform at existing stations. Since Route 50 proved hugely popular, the express tram vehicles were insufficient to handle the number of passengers. Instead of ordering additional vehicles, in 2000 the City of Amsterdam decided to adjust the platforms at the stations between Amstelveen Seaweg and de Solartorweg, whereby the older rolling stock serving on the East Line could also serve on the Ring Line. Such an operation was already taken into account during the construction of the stations. Planned expansion North-South Line In 2002 the construction of the Noordzijde was started. The new metro line will be the first to go from the Amsterdam North District, underneath the IJ. From there, it will run via Amsterdam Centraal to Amsterdam Zuidoost, which is planned to become, after Amsterdam Centraal, the second biggest transport hub in the city. The line includes a mixture of bored tunnels and immersed tunnels under the river IJ. The construction program has experienced several difficulties, mainly at Amsterdam Centraal, resulting in the project running more than 40% over budget and the opening being delayed several times. The project initially had a budget of €1.46 billion, but after several setbacks the total cost estimation has been adjusted to €3.1 billion. The original planned opening was for 2011 but as of June 2014 completion is scheduled for 2017. The North-South Line might be extended to Amsterdam Airport Schiphol in the future. In August 2014, it was announced that the line will be equipped with 4G mobile phone coverage, to be funded jointly by the major mobile phone operators. The tram line to Eberg and the East was originally planned to be a metro line. For this reason, a short tunnel was constructed eastwards from Centraal Station underneath the railway lines. As this line was eventually constructed for tram services, the tunnel had been abandoned, and there are plans to use it as part of a chocolate museum. There are still plans for the tram to Eberg to be upgraded to metro and connect to the nearby city of Almere. Technology Rolling stock As of August 2014, there are 119 train sets in use within the Amsterdam Metro system. The oldest fleet, types M1, M2 and M3, are two-car sets of four-axle cars manufactured by the German firm Link-Hoffmann which are used on routes 53 and 54, with occasional use on Route 50. These first-generation trains, delivered between 1973 and 1980, are nicknamed Zilverne Herrengull because of their body of unpainted steel creating a silvery look. In 2009, all trains were provided with a new interior design by different artists. As they are at the end of their life cycle and spare parts are no longer available, an increasing number of M1-M3 trains have gone out of service permanently. Since June 2013, they are gradually being replaced by the modern M5 trains. The rest of the fleet consists of two-section, six-axle units. Types S1 and S2, manufactured by Belgian BN, run on Route 51. Both are third rail shoe and pantograph equipped. In addition, they are equipped with retractable footboards to accommodate operation on the main metro in the Route 51 tram section. Type S3, built by Spain's CAF, are only third rail equipped and operate on Route 50. Four vehicles of the same series, Type M4, have been equipped to also serve on Route 51. The platforms on Route 50 are narrower than those on routes 53 and 54. Consequently, the M4s have footboards to permit boarding on the section that Route 50 shares with Route 54. The newest addition to the Amsterdam Metro fleet is the M5 series, manufactured by the French manufacturer Alstom. The City of Amsterdam has commissioned a fleet of 28 six-car metro trains based on Alstom Metropolis series, of which variants are in use in several foreign metro systems including those of Barcelona, Budapest, Santiago and Shanghai. Although the trains are suitable for unmanned service, they will remain to be controlled by drivers. The initial order of M5 series metro train sets, each carrying up to 1,000 passengers, was made to replace the old M1-M3 metro trains on the East Line as well as to increase overall capacity on the generally overstretched metro system. For the new Route 52 on the North-South Line, due to open in 2017, an option was taken on a second series of 12 trains which originally was designated as M6. However, all trains of this type are now being referred to as M5 by metro operator GVB. The Amsterdam Metro system uses standard gauge track, operating on 750 VDC third rail. As Route 51 is a hybrid between metro and light rail, it uses 750 VDC third rail power on the shared metro tracks between Centraal Station and Zuid Station, and shared tramway track between Zuid and Amstelveen Centrum, continuing with the tram-style overhead at 600 VDC to Westwich. Ticketing system the OV chip card, a contactless smart card, is the only valid form of ticket on the metro system. It replaced the so-called strip N card system on August 27, 2009, after the two systems had run parallel since 2006. Ticket barriers have been installed in larger stations, with freestanding card readers where platforms are shared with train or tram lines. Smaller stations are only equipped with freestanding card readers. Fare collection equipment has been installed across more than 400 railway stations, 100 metro stations, 3,000 buses and 520 tramways by Thales. Graphic design Signage on the Amsterdam Metro system features multiple designs stemming from different eras. The original 1974 signage uses the typeface MOL, which was specially designed by Gerard Unger and is still in use on some stations. The openings within the letters are larger than normal in order to improve the letters' legibility when illuminated. The name MOL refers to the Dutch word mol, which means mole in English. The idea to use a mole as the mascot for the metro was rejected by city authorities. Other designs include the 1995 version found mainly on Route 50 and the 2009 version which replaced most of the signs on the other three routes. Both are designed by Mitch Senar. Communications A communications backbone for the Amsterdam Metro was deployed by Thales, who are also performing the associated maintenance services. See also, Transport in Amsterdam, Trams in Amsterdam, Gemeentelijk Bedrijf. References. External links, media related to Metro, Amsterdam at Wikimedia Commons, GVB Euro official website, Metro map at the GVB website.